Welcome ladies and gentlemen to a new episode of DBK, and today we're talking about the refined Victorinoxes. And I mean, it's been a hype all over the internet, and finally we're in on the hype in time. All of a sudden now, they are locked.
Yeah.
And they are locked in well. A nice little...
Mikkie, that's actually the thing that I injured myself with most with Victorinoxes, is it not locking.
It's the classic story of the Victorinox folding into your finger and you losing it. So that's good news, isn't it? No, it's not. Actually, I think this is the worst deal I've seen Victorinox put out in the world ever. And just by that, we might have just ruined a very good relationship that we have with Victorinox. But their biggest problem, again, and we've seen this with Mora exactly the same, is they bring out a new knife, which is way too expensive, and I don't get anything very interesting, because their own competition is themselves. The Victorinox Huntsman, it might be the best folding knife out there, like in terms of functionality, with all the perks that it's got. The sole, the knife, the screwdrivers, the bottle opener, the whatever. 85 bucks. Compare that to the Huntsman, which is, what is it, 45? 40?
40.
40! And you know what? Just to prove it, because on this channel people like to speak about survival, especially we, I'm going to show you like one big benefit of the Huntsman, which just, the new Synergy X, it just made that impossible. Like, just take this tree branch, this tree. Not even a branch, it's just the main tree. I don't say it's gonna be fast, but oh my god, that saw, the Victorinox saw is so aggressive always, I love it. If I would want to do that with the Synergy, I would just not be able to get a piece of wood of this, so I just had to break branches or whatever. But with it, I can have a small piece of wood, which I then can process, and I can make a real easy fire. I know that these knives are not made for that. These knives are made for practical everyday tasks. But then, for practical everyday tasks, is the Synergy X, which I've lost already.
Mikkie, my complaint is, it's just as thick, but you lose tools. And the only real trade-off that I see is like, you get the lock. Yeah, rich is really nice, but also at a cost.
People love to whittle with a Victorinox. You've got these amazing wood carvings online. Let me just see, and if this knife is any good at carving, or just carving a 10 peg, timed. You know?
Okay. That is my bread.
What? Hold on.
That was my lunch.
What the What the Wat de fuck is er gebeurd?
Well, I thought, Mikkie, I thought that the oven said like, yeah, I'm preheating. I thought, yeah, let's just warm it up with preheating the oven. I don't care. I kind of forgot about it. It's my lunch.
This part of the video is sponsored by Worksharp and Boker. The Worksharp Precision Adjust is one of the easiest ways to sharpen a knife for anybody, especially if you have no experience in sharpening. Set it up. And just proceed with this motion with the angle you've set it up with. We like to start with the 320 grit slab, then continue to the 600 grit and make it 6 sharp on the ceramic slab.
You should not underestimate ceramic. This really makes your knife very sharp. Very sharp.
Almost like a perfect mirror.
Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it? Oh, really good. And that makes it with a very cost-effective sharpener. We genuinely love this thing for our view edges.
So if you want an easy way of sharpening and a complete package to do it, this might be the bang for your buck. Buy it now with the link in the description.
125.
125, I mean that's pretty okay.
I think that's, for Victorinox, that's actually better than I expected. But it's not perfect.
Whoa.
And the other one? Like we have two knives?
See, it's not good.
Paper?
These are unused.
Yeah, so consistently not greatly sharpened.
I don't know, but what's going on? I don't like to see this. I mean, Victorinox is one of like my favorite brands out there because they just make these such cool, stylish knives, which made me fall in love with knives in the first place. So I don't really get why.
Yeah, I don't.
All
think
of a sudden that there's.
I think they are sharper out of the box than they used to be back in the day.
Yeah, but I mean, this is dull. I have to say that this is almost dull
in
like compared to other knives. We've seen big survival knives with edges this thick have better scores than this little Victorinox, which is very thin.
And my main concern is actually the edge problems on there.
Yeah. The good thing is, it's easily fixed with a quick sharpening job. So it doesn't take anything away from the quality of the knife.
Yeah. Just from the first impression.
Yeah. Let's start off with the one fold, the locked knife. Make a 10 pack, just some simple carving. 3, 2, 1, start. Okay. I can feel that it's just not that sharp, actually. Stop. 1.5 minutes. Just a very simple 10 pack, put it in the ground and then tie a rope around it. 1 minute 30. It's okay. Right. Felt safe carving with it. Now, the Woodsman. Go. Now to keep it fair, I'm gonna carve a piece out of every end because I did it with the other knife too. Okay. Actually, Martin, I have the feeling that you sharpened this yourself.
Probably, yeah. This is a Victorinox that I've had for a very long time.
Yeah, and this cuts through wood easier, and I have to say that I have no issues with it folding in when pushing it.
No, with pushing it's not a problem, but I've had the original Victorinox like 2 times close on my finger.
Yeah. Stop. So 1 minute and 18 seconds. Well, I mean, it isn't a beauty, and I had to like cut off a piece of every end to make it equally as much work.
Yeah.
But I have to say, the new refined one for carving, if you would want to use it for that, does not make a difference.
No, but I do think it does feel safer, because can I show an example of what was a problem for me? To make this, you will always need to start with a notch, and you use the tip of your knife with it. And you do that like this. So you do this, and then you make like a circular motion, and then... You see that? So for your spindle, you will put your spindle in here, and then you have something that it doesn't flip out of. And with the original, like the Woodsman, this is not safe, because look at this. This happens so quickly. And I'm holding it like this on purpose, because I've had it with my knife, with my finger here, and it cut like this into my finger.
Yeah, with the force that you put on there.
Yeah.
And that's
so it was a really deep cut.
I know the Synergy X is made for EDC, but I don't see any like €40 advantage for it being a good EDC knife compared to the Woodsman. And just to demonstrate the power of the Woodsman, the Synergy X can just probably baton a piece like this. The power of the Huntsman is that it can split a log this thick. How?
Yeah.
You might have seen this on this channel already, but I already see this natural crack. I'm gonna saw it in the middle. Then, to split it, so the fact that this is possible at all,
yeah,
I think is pretty crazy.
Look, it's like you would, like as if it was baton.
Yeah.
And now you have the core, which is the dry side, nice to feather stick, blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
you can survive. The saw, in our opinion, is such a good tool. And Mikkie, it was actually by fact the best tool in there for firestone scraping.
Oh!
There was one other thing I noticed that is lacking in the Synergy X. The bloody
Pliers.
toothpick and the pliers. Like, how often have I used this to remove like a needle from my hand? Because
Needle? Say a needle from your hand?
like a thorn.
A splinter.
Splinter, yeah. It's kind of nasty because you use it and you stick it back in there and you use it again and stick it back in there. But I have used this quite a lot. But there is one thing I think to say about the Alox, and that is, look, I dropped mine like a while ago. It has a crack. That will simply not happen with the Alox. But then again, this one is replaceable. I don't think these skills are replaceable.
Oh, Martin, this really positively surprises me. I have to say, I actually like the grind that the original Victorinox has for feather sticking. I like it more.
Yeah, it looks better.
Even though yours is sharper. The Synergy X does not have a way to light these nice feather sticks, which are very nice.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna give it like a 7.5
Whoa.
feather sticking for just a stupid
Yeah.
little folder. But
Pretty good.
like the Huntsman, again, I
saw.
just grab out the saw
Yeah.
and
Oh my
scrape
god.
it,
yeah,
scrape it,
it's
scrape
so
it,
good for-
scrape. I mean, that saw from Victorinox is,
Yeah, you saw what it did.
apart from it being a saw, look at all this dust. This fine dust that is gathered.
Yeah.
I mean, that also lights, that's amazing tinder.
Yeah.
I mean, that's an amazing first stage. If you want to make like a second stage tinder, you maybe grab out some fat wood or normal wood and you make scrapings
exactly.
like this.
For fat wood, this is this is brilliant for fat wood.
Yeah, you could say, okay, a knife can do this, but sorry, a Victorinox, yeah, I just grab out the Synergy X. I just do this, yeah? Okay, make these scrapings.
Yeah.
Now, when we try to cut paper, it is absolutely borderline impossible.
Yeah.
I can still cut it a little bit, but look, I mean, it just dulled the whole knife.
Yeah.
That's not good, is it? And with the sole of the other Victorinox, you can just save that knife that doesn't have a nice edge retention from Victorinox, but okay. Save that knife for knife tasks, food prep, whatever, just a little bit of carving.
Yeah.
And then do the rest with the sole.
The saw is for outdoor use so incredibly versatile.
Oh, I cut myself with the sole. Yeah, so that's what's going wrong here. Okay.
Look, literally, I'm not even done talking about this and Mikkie is actually using the pin set.
I confused splinters by splitting that wood. These are not the best tweezers or pliers or whatever.
No, but that's with everything Victorinox. It's not the best that
But
you
it
could
works,
have.
it
but
works.
You have it all in one tool. Whoa.
So, the Victorinox Refined series. And you know what? I've been negative Nancy this whole episode.
Yeah.
But I've got a few really good things to say about Victorinox because it isn't a bad knife.
Yeah.
But let's go to the giveaway first because we have a really big giveaway.
Only positives about that. We are giving away a Falcon Even NL5 COS thanks to DBK, a TRC M1 XT thanks to TRC, a Ruike F180 thanks to Knives and Tools, a Vanguard Mini SOX thanks to Tools for Gents, 2 times a limited edition Cold Steel SRK thanks to Blade HQ, a Benchmade Mini Narrows thanks to Benchmade, a Boker Advent Calendar thanks to Boker, and 2 times a BPS Bushmade 2.0 thanks to BPS and DBK. Shall we start with like the positives of the Alox, the Refined series? Putting aside the price and blah 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 blah. I can imagine like some people say like the handle skills are more grippy, they are more durable. I don't want to pay for custom skills for the original, this one is fine for me. So
Yeah.
I can see that there is a certain kind of group of people liking this. We don't like the pocket clip, but I can also imagine there is a group of people
Personal taste.
who like the pocket clip. The lock, I think the lock is a great addition. I think the lock is the one thing for me that would push me over the edge to buy this knife for a certain scenario.
And especially with the one fold. This is just only the blade.
Yeah.
And it gives it a very nice purpose.
And it's more like a real pocket knife now than it is like a multi-tool for this particular one.
Yeah, so obviously what we do in this video is not representative of what this knife should be able to do. I really understand that. I just don't see, for EDC, I just don't see the benefit of the refined series compared to just the old school normal series. Also, look at this. Look at how thick this little knife is compared to the 1/4. On this Victorinox, there are 4 or 5 tools. This one, there's only a knife.
Yeah.
What I legitimately would have praised Victorinox for if they would have redefined the steel. I want this knife with a super steel. That is my dream knife.
Yeah.
It is absolutely my dream knife. And if they would have put a better steel in this 1/4, this would be my ideal knife. The conclusion is very easy. Are these knives good? The Synergy series?
Oh, yeah. They're good knives.
They are the good multi-tools, good knives, whatever.
Especially for people who like to use these outdoors.
Yeah.
Are they worth the compromise? Like the extra money, the lack of the extra tools? I don't think so.
No.
Like
they are their own best competition.
Again, the thing that hurts me the most is that I'm really happy to see the lock for outdoor, because for outdoor the lock is, to me, it was very important.
Yeah.
And then they got rid of the sole, which makes this knife now for me not viable anymore as an outdoors knife.
Victorinox, I really hope you understand our critique, and I really hope you can take the critique.
We love Victorinox a lot.
So, but yeah, we are going to speak our minds, and we spare no one. So that's what we continue to do in all these videos.
Complete savage.
Yeah, hope you like this video. See you every Thursday, 1 p.m. PDT.
Check out the dbkshop.com if you want to buy some cool knife accessories and handmade bushcrafting stuff made in Europe, by the way. So, bye.
Bye.